I began to entertain metaphorical interpretations rather than literal. I even teetered on the brink of a crossover to evangelism. I made heartfelt prayers to whatever was out there to communicate itself to me directly. At that point, I felt like I was swimming in people's conflicting opinions about what God was, and I just wanted to push all of that aside and find out what God was from God himself. In my childhood, the line between imagined and real relationships was blurred. As children, we learned to have relationships with all kinds of inanimate objects. We learned doublethink, inventing the psychological lives of our toys, then really believing those inner lives exist independently of us. We become practiced in a range of thinking skills that allow us to project our own ideas out there, then receive them back as if they were from an external, independent origin. Previously, I'd used those skills to answer my own prayers, with meaningless signs to which I'd attributed meaning. When I stopped playing both parts in this way and started waiting for clear, unambiguous responses, I found absolutely nothing came through. I made fleeting passes at other religions. Even as my belief ebbed away, I continued to go through the motions, as if I believed, fully expecting that my belief would eventually return. It was wryly amusing years later to read that this was one of the pieces of advice Pascal recorded in his Pensées, addressing those who have a hard time believing. But my faith never did return, and my atheism commenced when I finally acknowledged a simple but profound truth. A dialogue with only one participant is a monologue.